Tank, how would you fight Floyd in his prime? Like if you were to fight Floyd in his prime, if you guys were both in the...
Don't fight him.
I'm still retired, officially retired. But I didn't retire from entertaining people, and I didn't retire from making money. So this coming up soon, in a couple of days, it's all about entertaining the people. The people want to be...
The difference between Tank and Floyd is that Tank got the type of power. When you got power that carry up like Pacquiao, you can move up many weight divisions, not just, the two that he primarily fought in. We saw him dribbling Mario Barrios off the canvas, so we saw him do it at 140.
Gervonta Davis fired back at Floyd Mayweather's challenge, asserting his elite skills and ability to compete with top-tier opponents. However, Davis hesitated at facing Mayweather, citing their mentor-mentee history and suggesting the fight wouldn't align with his long-term career ambitions. Thoughts?
Tank, how would you fight Floyd in his prime? Like if you were to fight Floyd in his prime, if you guys were both in the...
Don't fight him. I wouldn't fight him. I mean, Floyd was good. He was top tier. I mean, me, I feel as though I could compete with any top fighter. I'm not saying me going at Floyd, but I'm saying like I feel as though my skills, and not to take nothing from Floyd, but I feel like my skills can compete with anybody that ever laced up a boxing game.
You're crazy to watch, bro. Like,
yeah.
You hit like a fucking train.
Davis opened up about his ties with Floyd Mayweather, making it clear he's moved on. While Mayweather once played a role in his career, Davis believes Floyd already did what he needed to do in boxing and beyond. Floyd's always been like that. I gotta focus on me. He already handled his business, Davis said, hinting that Mayweather's impact, good or bad, is in the past. Despite any challenges from their history, Davis stays locked in on his success. He admitted that if he achieved as much as Mayweather, he might step back too. What's your take? Should Davis fully break away from Mayweather's shadow? Drop your thoughts below.
So how's your relationship with Floyd now? Is he still a part of your camp and crew or something, or not?
Floyd outdoing him. He always been like that. You know what I mean? So I gotta focus on what I'm focusing on. He already did what he had to do, bro.
For sure.
I ain't gonna lie. Me, if I did what I like what he did in the sport, I ain't gonna lie, I'd be the same way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I don't fault him for like stand to himself and things like that. You know what I mean? But it's also a part of me type thing, like come back and help too. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's much love to the whole Mayweather promotion. You know what I mean? Ain't no bad blood type shit.
Floyd Mayweather made it clear he's retired from pro boxing, but not from making money or putting on a show. He still takes big money exhibition fights to stay active and keep the cash flowing. Mayweather, who compares himself to business giants like Jeff Bezos and Warren Buffett, believes retirement doesn't mean stopping smart money moves. That's why he called out Tank Davis for a potential fight, knowing it would grab massive attention and huge paydays. But Davis isn't biting. He's focused on his career and has no interest in an exhibition match with his former mentor. What do you think? Would a Mayweather versus Davis fight break records or just be another money grab? Drop your thoughts in the comments.
The fight you've got coming up, Floyd, who do you think has taken the biggest risk taking that fight? Has it been you, Floyd Mayweather, or has it been Logan Paul, and why?
Well, it's always me, because at the end of the day, I'm always in a no-win situation. If I go out, I talked about this numerous times. If I knock him out in the first round, they're going to say it was a waste of our money. If I carry him, let him go a few rounds, then they're going to say, oh, Floyd Mayweather couldn't knock this guy out. But people got to realize I'm still retired, officially retired. But I didn't retire from entertaining people, and I didn't retire from making money.
Showbiz. The adult breaks down the buzz around a Floyd Mayweather versus Tank Davis fight, explaining why Floyd just isn't on Tank's level anymore. While Mayweather was once the ultimate defensive genius, his prime is long gone. Tank is a complete beast, combining power, skill, and insane fight IQ. He hits with precision, makes smart adjustments mid-fight, and can end it with one explosive knockout. Unlike Floyd, who built his career on defense and counterpunching, Tank brings relentless pressure while still staying sharp on defense. Showbiz argues that Mayweather, at this stage, just can't match Tank's speed, strength, or ring IQ. Even with all of Floyd's experience, he's not the same fighter who ran boxing for years. If this fight ever happens, it's pure entertainment, not a real competition. Tank Davis is simply the better fighter today.
My thing was, it wasn't that he's a big guy who could go to 140. It was that he's so talented and punch so hard that those skill sets can carry up with them in weight. That's what the great ones do. They have that ability. That's why I mentioned Floyd Mayweather wasn't 154, but his skill set was so good. The difference between Tank and Floyd is that Tank got the type of power. When you got power that carry up like Pacquiao, you can move up many weight divisions, not just, the two that he primarily fought in. We saw him dribbling Mario Barrios off the canvas. So we saw him do it at 140.
Gervonta "Tank" Davis is open to fighting his former mentor, Floyd Mayweather, in a dream matchup fans never expected. Imagine the student challenging the master, the young lion trying to dethrone the king. Tank was once Mayweather's protege, handpicked to be boxing's next megastar. But after breaking away from Mayweather Promotions to control his career, their bond has been rocky. Now, the idea of them clashing in the ring makes headlines. This fight would be a battle of generations and styles. Mayweather, the undefeated defensive genius, built his empire on precision and counterpunching, while Tank is a knockout artist with raw power. Would Floyd's legendary ring IQ shut Tank down? Or would the younger, hungrier fighter finally push the legend into an all-out war? Some fans say it would be more of a spectacle than a sport, with Floyd only doing exhibitions since retiring. But the storyline alone, a student trying to surpass his master, would make this one of the most hyped fights in history. Exhibition or real fight? Just the idea of Tank versus Mayweather has the entire boxing world buzzing.
YouTube breaking news. Gervonta Davis is now calling out Floyd Money Mayweather for an absolute dream fight. A real fight, not an expedition. Gervonta wants to take out the master. Student versus master. Gervonta versus Money and Floyd Mayweather. What do y'all think about this fight? And if it happens, who you got? Do you got Gervonta the student or do you got Floyd Mayweather the teacher? What's up? I hope this fight happens because I will watch this shit. And I will watch both records. Both people are undefeated. This will go down in history. What do y'all think? Throw a thumbs up, and if you know what's next, subscribe.
Tank Davis just went off on Floyd Mayweather, calling out his ego and non-stop self-promotion. He slammed fighters who chase Floyd's approval but later claimed they're the best. Davis says too many boxers ride Mayweather's name instead of building their legacies. What annoys him most? Floyd always making it about himself, saying, "I'm this, I'm that," even when no one's talking about him. Instead of truly backing the new generation, Davis feels Mayweather stays focused on his legacy. Do you think Tank has a point, or is he just stirring the pot? Drop your take in the comments.
First of all, Floyd don't never want to see no one like a fighter do better than them. How the say Terrence Crawford should fight? Benavidez. That don't make no fucking sense. He don't never want to see nobody do better than him. I'm telling you.
Use next in line. This way, next in line.
Is there like a
The last question, guys.
is there like a love-hate for Floyd though? Like,
yeah,
the fighter?
yeah, I love the fighter. Like, I ain't gonna lie, if he was like chill, like he'll be the smoothest. But he's not. You know what I mean? He's a great fighter. And my bad. And
you're good, man.
And he because I don't want to say like he's just a scumbag, but it's like he's a great fighter, and sometimes he can be good, but it's like it's always I'm this.
Superstar. However, after breaking away from Mayweather Promotions, their relationship soured. Now, Davis is proving he's done living in Floyd's shadow. This latest drama shows that the tension is still real. Tank wants respect for his legacy, not constant comparisons to his ex-mentor. Will this lead to a fight? Maybe. But one thing is clear. Davis no longer needs Floyd's approval. He sees Mayweather as someone clinging to the past while the sport evolves. Tank made a strong point when calling out Floyd's ego. A viral clip showed Mayweather correcting a reporter who called him one of the greatest. Instead of taking the compliment, Floyd demanded full recognition as the greatest, making the moment awkward. Things got worse when the reporter asked Davis about facing a top-tier legend. Before Tank could answer, Mayweather cut in, shifting the focus back to himself. He even pressured the reporter to list his achievements, demanding verbal confirmation of his GOAT status. This perfectly proves Davis's point that Floyd always makes it about him. Even when another fighter is in the spotlight, Mayweather finds a way to steal attention. That's why Tank moved on. He's building his empire, no longer under Mayweather's shadow.
You're backed by arguably one of the greatest of all time, right?
What are we rating ourselves on? What are we rating on?
Okay.
Well, we want to know in the least amount of fights. You know, I didn't have to have 70 fights or 150 fights, 300 fights. Did I not beat the most world champions?
Yes, you did.
Okay. And in the least amount of fights?
Yes, you did.
Who got the highest gate?
Floyd Mayweather.
Who made the most money?
You did.
Who was the most accurate fighter of all time?
You were.
So it's basically saying that...
The greatest of all time.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay updated for more valuable content. See you in the next video.